The Niners signed a wide receiver named Marqise Lee. It's interesting.
Yeah, I want to know, like, why'd they sign him? What does he bring?
He's 29. He was at a rookie tryout. I guess there's new rules. You can invite vets. He hasn't really played since 2017. He opted out last year. He's had a lot of injuries. He was really good at this rookie minicamp. Now he's going against rookies. I guess he should be. He was really good at this camp. It went 2 more days when the media wasn't there. He must have done well, and the Niners gave him a contract. So why do they need him? They still haven't replaced Kendrick Bourne. Kendrick Bourne's a very important member of this offense. I know you think like, well, the Niners are really a 2 wide receiver offense, not a 3 wide receiver offense. Yeah, but they play with three wide receivers a lot. Bourne got more playing time than Kyle Juszczyk ever got. So they need to replace that. And they haven't. They didn't draft a wide receiver. They have a bunch of guys who aren't proven. So they got a guy who is a guy and played well in the past. But it seems like since they won't sign a guy to a multi-year deal. They won't draft a guy. They're taking a guy who's missed 4 years in a row. It seems like they really want this guy, Jalen Hurd, who was a 3rd-round pick 2 years ago, to be healthy and take the job. Because they're not really challenging him. But Jalen Hurd has played 0 games in the NFL. He's missed his first 2 seasons, and I don't know. I mean, I guess he could come back, but it's not looking good so far. So that's why they got this particular guy.
I want to ask you a question about Lee.
Yes.
What kind of a receiver is he? Is this a speed receiver, a slot receiver? What is he?
He's a slot receiver. He's about 5'11". He doesn't run. He runs about a 4.5 40-yard dash. So he's not going to line up outside, run up the sideline, and beat a cornerback in the NFL. But you could put him in the slot like you did with Kendrick Bourne, who wasn't that fast. And he's got quickness. He can make a guy miss, get open, and make contested catches over the middle while he gets hit by 2 or 3 linebackers. That's a specific skill set. It's not exactly how you'd want to use, say, Amari Cooper. Of course, that's how John Gruden used him. But it's how you would use someone like Marqise Lee or Kendrick Bourne.
How are his hands?
They're good. They're very good. He made the most impressive catches at rookie minicamp. There was one play where Trey Lance, he mostly checked down to running backs all day, but there was one play where he fired a pass 15 yards over the middle into a crowd, and it looked like it was going to get intercepted, but 5'11" Marqise Lee, full extension, took the ball away for whoever it was going and made the catch of the day. So that's what the Niners need. It's not really what Deebo Samuel does. He's more of like, get the ball in his hands and let him run after the catch. Even Brandon Ayuk, he's more like, get him the ball down the field. They need Kendrick Bourne, get him the ball 10 yards over the middle, almost like a tight end, like a smaller tight end, the guy you go to on 3rd and 7, the guy you go to on 2nd and goal from the 4, that guy.
Well, so he could be very important.
He also could return. He could be very important because I see like the Niners keep hoping and wishing for this young guy, Jalen Hurd. But if he doesn't come through like he always doesn't, then this guy's up.
Iggy, where did he play in the NFL?
Jacksonville, his whole career. So here's the thing. He was at USC. He was great at USC. He was a 2nd-round pick, high 2nd-round pick, went to Jacksonville, played with Blake Bortles and Gardner Minshew. How are you supposed to do good there? And then signed with the Patriots last year. They were interested. And then he opted out because of COVID, which you can't blame anyone for opting out. No one knew what was going on with that. So he could be good. Look, the Niners had success. I think the reason they're doing this, it's like Jason Verrett all over again. Jason Verrett went from 2015 to 2020 without really playing and then came back after 5 years of rehabilitating and was great. So maybe the Niners think they can do it again.
Well, Iggy, if he turns out to be valuable, that it's like he wasn't in the draft, but he was another player they brought in. And they seem to be very shrewd these days.
Yes. You know, on the Rams, they have that wide receiver 17, Robert Woods. You remember, are you familiar with Robert Woods? He's very good. He was at USC at the same time as Marqise Lee, and I always felt Marqise Lee was better. He went higher in the draft. He was a higher draft pick. He was a better returner. I thought he was better. But Robert Woods gets to play with Sean McVay, and Marqise Lee was playing for all the different head coaches in Jacksonville the last few years. So we'll see what he's got.
I'm glad you educated me about him because I was curious about the deal, and I find it extremely promising.
Absolutely. I think it's a shrewd move, and I was so shocked. I remember watching the rookie minicamp a few days ago, seeing this guy make this catch, being like, "Oh, that guy's gonna make the team. Which kid is that?" And I looked down, Marqise Lee. Really, he's still playing football. Good for him, man. It's not too late.
Iggy, did they put him on a Zoom call?
They have not put him on a Zoom call. Hopefully, they put him on a Zoom call. But usually, They won't put people on the call until it's clear they're going to make the team.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
So he's still either or.
Yes, he's still either or. But if he play, I mean, he's going up against a lot of wide receivers who are either or. So he has a great opportunity. Will says this O is made to eat the clock clearly. I think, though, the big play potential is through the roof. Force D to stop short plays, then go big. Thoughts? Yeah, I think that's right. This team is built to run the ball. They drafted 2 offensive linemen, 2 running backs. They already have Mostert. They have a young quarterback who also is a runner. They can run and run and run and run. And then when a defense sells out, this quarterback has the strongest arm the Niners quarterback has had since Kaepernick. So, yeah, I think it's a good way to think about it. They do have big play potential, but they'll probably be a ball control running offense.